Hi guys, welcome to this 2025 review of this very famous HARYMOR bird feeder with camera. Camera is supporting the Vicohome app, which provides a free 3-day rolling cloud for 2 years. But you can also use your microSD card. Bird feeder is operated by a large battery, which is powered by 2 solar panels. So we have built in on the roof, and if this is not enough, you can use the extra one, for example, pointing specifically towards the sun. Bird feeder, of course, is waterproof, has a large 2-liter tank, wide 120 degrees angle view with a full 1080p resolution. So we have everything what we can expect from a very modern solar bird feeder with camera. But let's take it out. Let's see how easy it is to connect, how easy we can use that, and how good it's identifying the birds. Of course, it doesn't only work for normal birds, it works also for hummingbirds if you have some in your area. And so here's what we get. We get the instructions manual, everything comes nicely protected. Extra solar panel here, mounting bracket, solid steel mounts, bird feeder itself, some accessories. You get even a strap to mount, solid extra solar panel, comes with a standard tripod mount, waterproof USB-C connection, all the accessories which we need, even screws and anchors, the antenna, and even extra USB-C to C charging cable. And so here the hummingbird add-on. It's very easy to assemble. We just have to open the roof. Camera angle is adjustable. Of course, we need that also to access the microSD card, access the on-off button, reset. We remove the plastic cover. Camera and PIR sensor, so we get reliable notifications for every visitor. Antenna has to be added here in the back. Just screw it on, put it in an upright position, or adjust it depending on your needs or your Wi-Fi. And then we put the upper part on top of the bird stand, just align, push it down. Yeah, I'm adding my microSD card here on top. Just push it inside, turn it on with a long press here on the on-off button. We get the blue light. Now opening the Vicohome app. You can download it from the official Play Store. Click on the plus here on the right top, add new device. It says already new device found. Technical name seems to be Q8, click on that. Now time to select the Wi-Fi. Make sure that you're already connected with your phone to the same Wi-Fi network which you want to use later for the bird feeder. After connection is done, you can use any kind of internet from anywhere in the world. This is just for the connection process. Provide the password to the router. Click on next, confirm. Let's see if we can connect.
Connection succeeded.
Okay, sounds pretty good. Was absolutely no problem. Didn't even use QR code, something like that. Can give it a name now. Call it HARYMOR Q8. Now we get an invitation for an update here. So I update this. I think we can easily use it just like that, just by pushing these components together. If you want to have a stronger connection here, then you can use these 3 small screws here from underneath to secure it perfectly. But I think it has a really good hold already. So unless you're expecting a strong hurricane and you want to leave the bird feeder outside, I don't see any need for that. And so I could now install the bird feeder with this bracket here, either with the screws or with this strap here around a pole, around a tree, or directly to a wall fence whatsoever. That's the part where the bird feeder is going to be on top. Something like that. Then we secure it with this screw from underneath. And here we can see the connector plug to the solar panel if we need. But it's waterproof connected here, so we don't have to use that. That's the good thing. So if we need it, we can remove the plug here. But I'm not going to use that for the moment because I think we have enough sun. And we have already 2 solar panels here built in on top. That's absolutely amazing. So we actually get 3 solar panels with this bird feeder. That's pretty cool. Turn it around so you can see me, and so you can see me here directly live on the screen. So I put it outside and then check it every now and then I'm going to show you some live footage, of course. And so I had the HARYMOR Q8 bird feeder now outside for a couple of weeks and it has been working really good. You can see battery is fully charged from the solar panels. Absolutely awesome. Also good Wi-Fi reception, even though the bird feeder is pretty far away from the router. And so we can do the settings, go to live view, or just see what has happened, or we can also see the birds here. So let's open that and we can see it. We have collected 4 birds here already. That's really nice. So you get a really nice overview. So we had this one 7 hours ago, blue jay, also today 10 hours ago, giant cowbird, that was yesterday, and we have the northern cardinal. Let's click on that. Can we go to the live view? Yeah, we definitely can go here and click on that, and we have this nice overview where we can see it. And so I made the picture a little bit larger, so you should be able to see more details. Nice and clear, good colors. Yeah, really nice seeing the bird here eating. And we can do exactly same thing with every footage here. This is from the cloud, which definitely helps to load much faster. Here even third one, and here number 3 loading. You can see as soon as it's loaded, it's playing really nicely. And now number 4. Of course, we can also go directly to the footage of this bird feeder here on the right top. Then we see everything what has happened. You can see we had a really very active day with a lot of birds. That's definitely a blue jay. Yeah, love them. They are so beautiful. Another northern cardinal. And of course a lot of squirrels, more blue jays, more northern cardinals. Let's watch the squirrel here also a little bit closer. Yeah, also really nice. You can see all these details. That's pretty amazing, all the details which you can see. So it's super easy to find this footage. You can also go to other days. So that has been from today. Yeah, looks like it hasn't missing anything, and also not many false alerts. Pretty much everything perfect. Sometimes you can see all these thumbnails here. You can click on anything and there's always some activity. Never just recorded anything, even though there's a tree here in the back, which is of course shaking in the wind. Probably not even here. If you think there's nothing, we can still go and we see there was a bird here coming from the side. Yeah, this one looks pretty funny. Tail of the squirrel right in front of the palm tree here in the center. And so we have an almost 180 degrees view. So we can even see the bird here on the bird feeder on the right side. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And so definitely a really good performance. We have also the settings. Of course, here we have some basic information. Here we have the motion detection, which you can adjust in many different levels or even optimize here regarding the cloud and the micro SD card. We have in some sleep schedule. Notification settings, of course, requires active subscription. You can even add an activity zone. We have more alarm settings, so you can activate an audible alarm for any intruder. You can change the video settings, resolution. Make sure that you're using the highest resolution. Many different settings here. Also night vision. If you have some animals showing up during the night, you can adjust the light sensitivity or turn off the assisting light. Then the SD card video, but you can also use that right in the overview. So here on top we can switch between the cloud and the micro SD card footage. But of course what's super interesting here, if you're using micro SD card, we can go back much longer. Can see, for example, here many days, weeks, or even months. We are currently end of May, and you can see we can go back to the beginning of April and still check the footage. You can see then you can check the cloud service, micro SD card management, light settings, power settings. Very important to turn auto on after charging. but charge shouldn't be low anyway. Power source, solar panel, audio settings. So we have so many settings. This should definitely fit for everybody. And of course we can also check the live footage here. So you can see we have a couple of things which we can do. We can activate, deactivate the sound. We can emit an audible alarm and change some other things, or use the push to talk. Of course we can make this also larger so we can see exactly what's going on, and we can use even some things here, also record directly from here, make a picture or talk to the squirrels or birds, and you can see the video is really nicely streaming, very fluent, absolutely no problem. So yeah, I really love this thing, absolutely awesome. Has been doing a good job till now, also looking really nice. I checked outside how it's holding up and it looks really good even after almost 2 months. So I would say full recommendation from my side. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experience with this bird feeder, and just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.